Welcome back to Grid Legends career playthrough with our team, the Sappers. In the last episode we managed to finish off the fully upgraded MX5 Cup with a fantastic victory, and today we're looking at the modified events, event number 1, 3 rounds, and we need to finish 5th or higher. As we're starting off a new type of event, we need a new car. But we have a choice, and actually the choice isn't as big as it first seems. So we have the Datsun or the Subaru. The other 3 cars are locked behind winning races. Not too worried about that, as my favourite car is here anyway, of this choice, and that is the Subaru. I did consider the Datsun, but actually the Subaru all the way for me, I think. There is some definitely benefits to the Datsun, but I can't beat a Subaru. No upgrades, obviously, as this will be the first time using this car. But let's get into it. Let's head into the first event.
And here we are for the first round. How are you feeling about this one?
The anticipation is high for this one. Opening round, multi-race event. You do not want to be coming out of this one chasing points.
So not long now until we get underway in this Grid World Series race. Thank you.
And there we have it, the point-to-point race, second place. I'm not too sure what happened to Isabel Hall. She was in the lead, and then she must have caught the wall or something. She slowed down massively and allowed us and Kelly, I think it was, to go ahead. We just couldn't quite get out from behind him and couldn't overtake. We came very close to achieving a victory. Point-to-point are pretty quick, fun races, but pretty difficult if you make any mistakes. But that one we seem to be on the ball, so that's a good result for us. Second place, a decent amount of points in the bag. Now on to round 2.
Hello, Okutama. It's race day. Anything to mention?
The Grid Track Day crew do a fantastic job making the road surface drivable, but in these conditions, tyres take longer to heat, drop off faster, so grip can be harder to find.
So not long now until we get underway in this Grid World Series race. Thank you.
last lap was a 1:02.0.
Interesting now. They've closed the distance, looking for that overtake. Another driver coming through now, looking for a strong finish.
And then we have it, a 4th place finish after a massive mistake on lap number 5. We tried to make a dive for the inside to take 1st place from the guy in front. We probably should have bided our time and waited and just got onto the snow and the ice and just turned the car around. Lost several positions, I think we went down as far as 7th. We managed to bring it all back and get a 4th place finish, which was a decent recovery, but to be honest, it shouldn't have happened. We should have just bided our time behind 1st place and just waited. But we still get some points at least, and we do lead overall by 3 points. Now it's time for the final event.
And into the final round now, where it will all be decided. Ainel, what are your thoughts?
This has been some event, Claire. Honestly, how do you find a winner here? Well, it's not been written yet. So, let's see what twist this final throws up.
Well, not long to wait to find out how this one will unfold, so don't go anywhere.
Let's rein it in. You've pushed them over the edge there.
Nice work. Slingshot around the outside.
And a 12th place finish for us. It wasn't to be. We made a silly mistake about 25% into the race. Too much speed, none of braking, and hit the barrier and dropped us back down massively. But we recovered decently and we still win. I wasn't too sure until we saw it there. We needed to finish 5th or higher overall. And I think we come 1st place, from what the graphic just said. But yeah, silly mistake. Just too much speed, trying to work our way through the pack. And it was going really nicely. We were really slicing our way through the pack. But just, yeah, overdid it on the corner. Put us back in the last place. We did recover a little bit by about 10 places, but it wasn't quite enough for any points. So I was concerned, but here we go. So we are down in 14th. We still win by 3 points. Oh, wow. Okay, that is the first event completely finished. 3 rounds, we finished top. And now the first event is out of the way. We're going to finish this episode off with event number 2. It's 1 round this time, and I thought I'd just put it in rather than leave it till next time. We don't normally do 4 races, but this is a quick one. This is a time attack. For those that haven't seen time attack before, you set the fastest time in a certain period of laps, but there are other cars setting their times on the track with you, and that makes it tricky. So we've got to be a bit careful. We have unlocked the Nissan Skyline, but we're sticking to the Subaru, and we can put some upgrades on it as well, which hopefully will help us set a decent time in this time attack. We will see in a second. For this one, we need to finish 3rd or higher overall. Sounds doable, but we have had time attacks go against us. So let's have a look.
Well, it looks like Grid. It sounds like Grid. It must be the Grid World Series. I know. What sort of event do we have coming up?
Well, Claire, it's all about setting the fastest time and finding that perfect racing line. Then doing it again. And again.
I'm certainly eager to see the outcome of this event, I know. Best of luck to all our drivers.
As we finish off our first lap of the time attack of 8, it's not a fantastic time, a 1:27.3, puts us into 10th, 11th place currently, but now we'll follow on board for lap number 2, as this was the fastest time we managed to set for the whole thing. Let's have a look what time we can set. Coming up to the line now, and we have got a 1:27.037. That is a fantastic time, first place. And this is the reason this was our fastest lap. Starting lap number 3, too much speed, got the car all out of sorts, and we get a penalty. We lose 2 laps, but we still managed to finish the race in second place. We were beaten on the penultimate lap. We had first place all the way through, even through the laps we couldn't set a time. We actually managed to get 2 penalties. We lost 4 laps of the 8, which is hence why we didn't really improve, to be fair. But it's enough to say we won. We didn't win. It's enough to say we've done it. We come second out of the top 3, which is what we needed. If we do the minimum, that's good enough for me at this point. I think some of these races are pretty tricky to win. Happy with that. As I say, the penalties cost us. I think we could have come first if it wasn't for the penalties. But the fastest time was a 1:26.7. Wow, 0.03 of a second quicker than us. That's quite a lot. But that is done. We have finished with modified events number 1 and 2 today. We move on in the next episode to the modified finale. Can we win? That's the question. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.